Hey friends, it's Miss Egg at the Northeast Branch of the Reading Public Library. It's a Wednesday night and that means one thing only. It's family night, craft night at the Northeast Branch Library. So today we're going to be doing something that combines cute little ghost art with learning about chemical reactions. Alright, so when baking soda and vinegar combine, they create a lot of pressure. What we're going to be doing is putting vinegar and baking soda in the same bottle. The pressure is going to rise up and fill a balloon, which will be our ghost. So this is our self-inflating ghost craft. So everything you need will be in the bags. This is what should be inside of your bag. A water bottle filled with vinegar, 1 balloon, a Sharpie, a plastic spoon, and a cup of baking soda. Alright, so to get started, the first thing we're going to do is take our balloon and our Sharpie and we're going to draw a cute or scary ghost face on our balloon with the Sharpie. After you draw it, make sure not to touch it right away. Maybe set it aside to dry for a few minutes because you might smudge it up and then your ghost will look very sad. So, let's draw. Alright, so I've drawn a sad little ghost. And so I'm going to let him dry for a few seconds and then we'll go to our next step. And just a reminder to everyone, Sharpie will not come off of clothing, it will not come off of furniture, off of walls. So don't let your kids draw on the walls. Kids, don't draw on your parents or grandparents or whoever's house you're at's walls. Sharpie goes on the balloon or on paper only. Alright, so once your balloon is dry, we get to a sort of tricky step. Now if you have a funnel, you'll want to use this. Otherwise, you might want to use a second pair of hands because what you're going to have to do is open up the balloon as wide as you can because we are going to take our cup of baking soda and put it inside the balloon. So this is about a half tablespoon of baking soda. Or is it a tablespoon? Looks more like a tablespoon. I'll put it in the notes. I have included a spoon if you want. If someone's holding it open for you, you can spoon it in. It's a little bit easier. I will see what I can do with only me here in the library today. Okay, I'm going to make a bad decision maybe and try to surround the cup. This is a terrible idea. Oh, it's kind of working, guys. Yes. Alright. I dropped some of the baking soda, but hopefully it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna vacuum that up later. But the baking soda is inside our balloon now. If I squish it, it's sort of it's like a water balloon filled with baking soda. So put that to the side. You want to make sure it's propped up. You don't want the baking soda spilling out. Put it here on camera. You can see the spout is facing up. Now I'm going to take my bottle. And like I said, the bottle is full of vinegar. Just plain white vinegar. It has about a half cup of vinegar inside. So I'll take off the cap. If you smell it, it's definitely vinegar, not water. What we're going to do now is carefully open the top of your balloon and you want to attach it to the top without pouring it inside the bottle. We want to keep it sort of hanging to the side, but make sure it's securely over the top. So you can see here, it's attached. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to flip this over so the baking soda goes into the bottle and then hopefully we're going to see bubbles form here, pressure is going to form and our ghost will inflate. So let's see if it happens. My hypothesis is that it will happen. Let's see what our results are. So I like to hold this just to make sure the balloon doesn't go flying off. And then I'm gonna tip it over. Oh my gosh. It worked. Oh no, it's going in the balloon. Where's the face? Oh, here it is. This is kind of scary, but it's cute. There's my ghost face. So as you can see, it worked. Hopefully it works for you too. Your balloon should inflate. It'll look really cute or scary through the magic of science. Very cool. So if you haven't already, make sure you head over to the Northeast Branch Library this week while supplies last to get a kit to make your very own self-inflating ghost stem craft. And thanks for joining us this week. Happy spooky season.